Hello friends, today I am going to share a secret about how to live happily forever and no matter what is the situation you are in. For better explanation, I would like to share a story with you that will really help you to understand the key of happiness. This story is about choices. John, he is a manager of a restaurant. He is always in a good mood. When someone would ask him how he was doing, then he would always reply, "If I were any better, I would be twins." Many of the waiters at his restaurant also used to quit their jobs when John changed jobs, so that they could follow him around from restaurant to restaurant. And the main reason behind that is John's attitude. He was a natural motivator. If an employee was having a bad day, then that time John was always there, telling the employee that how to look at the positive side of the situation. Seeing this style of the John really made me curious. So one day I went up to him and asked, "I really don't get it. How anybody can be a positive person all the time? How do you do it?" John just smiled and replied, "Each morning when I wake up, at that time I say to myself, today I have to make two choices. First is that I can choose to be in a good mood, or else second one is that I can choose to be in a bad mood. So I always choose to be in a good mood. Whenever something bad happens to me, then that time also I have two choices. I can choose to be a victim and hurt myself by thinking negative over and over, or else I have the second choice, that I can choose to learn from it and forget that incident, so that I can start freshly. And of course, I always choose the second one. But it's not always that easy," I protested. John said, "Yes, it is. Life is all about choices. When you cut away all the junk, every situation is a choice. You can choose how you react to the situation. You can choose how people will affect your mood. You choose to be in a good mood or a bad mood. How you live your life, it's only your choice." Several years passed. One day, I heard that John did something that you never expected to do in a restaurant business. He left the back door of his restaurant open. And then, in the morning, he was robbed by three armed men. They forced John to open the safe box. While John was trying to open it, his hands were shaking from nervousness, slipped off the combination. The robbers panicked and shot him. Luckily, John was found quickly and rushed to the hospital. After 18 hours of surgery and weeks of intensive care, John was released from the hospital with fragments of the bullet still in his body. I saw John about 6 months after the accident. When I asked him how he was, he replied, "If I were any better, I would be twins. Want to see my scars?" I declined to see his wounds, but did ask him what was going through his mind as the robbery took place. John said, "The first thing that went through my mind was that I should have locked the back door. Then after they shot me, as I lay on the floor, I remembered that I have two choices. I could choose to live or I could choose to die." "Weren't you scared?" I asked. John continued, "The paramedics were great. They kept telling me that I was going to be fine. But when they wheeled me into the emergency room and I saw the expression on the faces of the doctors as well as nurses, that time I was really very scared. In their eyes I read, he is a dead man, and that time I knew I need to take an action." There was a big nurse shouting questions at me. She asked me if I was allergic to anything. I said yes. The doctors and nurses stopped working as they waited for my reply. I took a deep breath and yelled, "Bullets! I am allergic to none other than bullets." Over their laughter, I told them, "I am choosing to live. Please operate on me as if I am alive, not dead." John lived. Operation succeeded. So friends, this story taught me a lesson. John lived, but not only because of the skill of his doctors, but also because of his amazing attitude. Every day, every moment, you have a choice. Either you can enjoy each moment of your life and stay happy, or else just complain about everything and live a miserable life. The only thing that is truly yours, which no one can control or take from you, is your attitude. So if you can take care of that, everything in your life becomes much easier. If you are going through the bad patch, then just remember one thing: nothing in this world is permanent, neither the time. You have a bright future, so make a positive attitude and enjoy every moment of your life. So friends, now you have two choices to make. First is that you can just watch this video and forget the story, or else you have the second option, that you can think about the story and try to improve your life as well as others' life by sharing this video. I hope you will go for the second option. If you like this story, then don't forget to hit the like button. For more interesting stuff, you can subscribe our channel.